Listen, Dr. Charles, I recognize this is a bit awkward, but I want you to know that I respect you tremendously.
You do? You respect me tremendously? Is that why you're sticking a knife in my back and, twisting my fMRI results and claiming that I'm behaving erratically? Come on, Theo. We really don't need to pretend.
I didn't twist anything. I simply answered those questions honestly. And as for you behaving erratically, can you honestly look me in the eye and tell me that you haven't been? You've been moody, you've been taciturn. You accused me of dosing a patient to protect a drug trial that I was heading up without a shred of evidence.
Yeah, and I was wrong about that. I admitted it. And I apologized, too. And look, I'm the first to admit that I had some challenges before the stroke, right? But look, come on, Theo. I've been back for a few weeks, and we both know that I'm pretty much my old self, right? Even if I wasn't, does that really mean you have to make a play for my position? Mike, let me know when the brass drops to zero. Thank you.
I was asked to step up, and I ran this department the best way that I knew how, implementing theories that I have been working on my entire career that could help not just millions of people around the world, but countless patients right here at this hospital, patients that we could see more of with faster turnover. And the board, they saw value in that. And the fact that you don't, Dr. Charles, I just don't understand it.
I understand it completely. The board, they value a lower bottom line. They especially value a doctor who prioritizes a computer readout over a patient's actual needs.
Wow.
I mean, they go crazy for
that is a very reductive view of my position.
Is it really? Because you continually implied the brick-and-mortar mechanics of mental health support would be improved by removing human beings from the process. I mean, the fact that you were so convinced that machines can do our job, Theo, it's deeply upsetting to me.
I came to Gaffney because of you, Dr. Charles. I came because of your reputation, because everyone said that you were a genius. But now I realize that you were just like every other basic psychiatrist that I've battled since I was 5 years old. You make bad assumptions based on emotion and intuition rather than actual facts.
I think we're done here.
No, I think you're done here. You're trying to dig up dirt on me?
Trying to save my job and my department.
You think I'm hiding something? Is that why you're speaking to my advisors from residency?
Okay, so I was checking out this packet that's floating around, with all your qualifications and your experience. Extremely impressive list of research papers, by the way. But I couldn't help noticing that there was nothing from med school or your residency, and I thought that's odd.
Something had to get cut.
Could be. Anyway, I reached out to Dr. Hogan, who was kind enough to send over these, if you will, missing papers. And almost every single one of your studies focused on just one topic: antisocial personality disorder.
It was an area I was interested in.
Could very well be. But then I remembered that about 2 or 3 months ago, you told me right here in this room about your childhood misdiagnosis. An antisocial personality disorder, famously difficult to diagnose.
Dr. Charles, I don't know what you're talking about.
I was thinking to myself, oh man, it must have been such a brutal, misunderstood, alienating childhood. But that didn't stop him from pumping you full of all these drugs that you didn't need.
What are you doing, Dan? You don't have any proof of any of this.
All I'm really doing, Theo, is my job, right? I'm following my instinct, my human intuition. And what my intuition is telling me is that it makes perfect sense that you'd embrace fMRI after all those psychiatrists let you down. It makes perfect sense to me that you'd devote your entire career to eradicating the human element from diagnostics, right? Because in your mind, those elements, intuition, instinct, conversation, are deeply fallible. I mean, they certainly let you down, buddy. Also makes perfect sense to me why you would have no compunction taking advantage of my misfortune and going after my job. Because you were not born with the ability to empathize. Because you were born with antisocial personality disorder. You were born a sociopath.